Welcome to Carol and Gary's See America Tour.
Hello again, everyone. On December 28th, Carol and I drove north of our campground in Coden to tour the USS Alabama in Mobile. This meant that we had to drive through the tunnel that was built under the Mobile River again. We drove through this tunnel in November 2019 on our way to Florida for the winter. The USS Alabama is a retired battleship built for the U.S. Navy between February 1, 1940 and February 16, 1942. Battleships were large armored warships with a main battery of large caliber guns. By the end of World War II, battleships were becoming obsolete, replaced by smaller, faster ships called destroyers. The USS Alabama is 680 feet long and 108 feet 2 inches wide at its widest point. It rises 194 feet from its keel, which is the lowest point of the ship, to its top light. The USS Alabama and other battleships were designed for providing shore bombardment and anti-aircraft defense of aircraft carriers. The USS Alabama carried a total of 129 guns. Its profile is dominated by 3 large turrets, each carrying 3 16-inch 45 caliber guns that could propel a 2,700-pound projectile more than 20 miles with great accuracy. To put this in perspective, one of the new smart cars only weighs 2,300 pounds. In addition to the 9 big guns, the ship had 10 smaller side turrets that each carried 2 5-inch 38 caliber guns. These guns could shoot 55-pound projectiles 1,800 yards, nearly 3.5 miles, at a rate of 15 rounds per minute. The ship also had 12 sets of 4 Bofors 40mm guns. The Bofors 40mm was an anti-aircraft gun with a firing range of approximately 4 miles. This quad-mounted unit could shoot 320 rounds per minute. The Alabama was also originally fitted with 52 20mm Oerlikon cannons, which complemented the anti-aircraft battery during close encounters. Maximum firing range was approximately 1 mile, with a 1,000 round per minute firing rate for short durations. Moving inside the ship, the first thing we noticed were the tall entry doors that you had to step through to get inside. This was one of the officer rooms. Officers enjoyed private or semi-private sleeping accommodations. This cabin served more as a ceremonial and entertainment space rather than as regular living quarters for the ship's commanding officer. Here he entertained senior officers, diplomats, and distinguished guests who were visiting the ship. At sea, the captain remained in his sea cabin on the bridge and seldom if ever came below. This was the officer's galley, where food was cooked. Food was prepared and then placed in a food elevator called a dumbwaiter and hoisted up 1 floor to the officer's wardroom. If an officer wanted a poached egg, for example, for breakfast, all he had to do was request it and it would be delivered to the wardroom. This was the officer's wardroom. After eating, the dishes were set back down in the dumbwaiter for cleaning. Here you can see the bakery where bread and other bakery items were prepared for officers and enlisted. All of the rooms on the ship were blocked with a sheet of clear plastic so you could see in, but as you can see, the plastic reflects images as people walk past. This was the enlisted kitchen. After picking up a tray of food, enlisted personnel walked over to one of these areas where they sat and ate. Imagine, if you will, you're at sea during a storm, the ship is rocking, and you are sitting there trying to hold your tray steady and eat. Getting around on the inside of the ship was a challenge. There were no elevators, so to get from one floor to another, you had to go up or down a steep set of stairs. And sometimes one set of stairs was not enough to get you to where you were going. You had to turn and go down at least one more set of stairs before you reached your final destination. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall. It took everything I had to keep from bumping my head as I went down these stairs. Here are some of the enlisted bunks. These racks are 4 bunks high and 3 bunks long, for a total of 12 bunks. And notice that there are another 12 bunks directly across from the first 12. With an assigned crew of 127 officers and 2,205 enlisted personnel, you could imagine that they'd tuck bunks in anywhere that they would fit. On one of the lower decks, we found a large machine shop capable of repairing or recreating anything metal that broke on the ship. Because of poor lighting and reflections caused by plexiglass, many of our pictures did not come out. But our tour of the USS Alabama was very interesting and is highly recommended if you're in the Mobile area. The crew of the USS Alabama shot down 22 enemy aircraft and sank 15 ships during World War II. She was awarded 9 battle stars for her service. So with that, I'm going to close out my last video of 2020 and get it uploaded. 2020 has been a rough year, so we are hoping that we have a much better year next year. If you like this video but have not yet subscribed, please do so to be notified of future videos, and as always, feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.